Taryn Kern, the leadoff batter. And we're underway, a strike. 1-2 on the way from Gutierrez. And hit for the 8th time this season. That one gets past Atwood, and Stanford with a runner in scoring position.
You do definitely realize it. It's not a secret.
Mailer sends one to left. The freshman Henry backing up and drops it. 2 aboard here, and rounding third and coming home to score is Kern. Stanford jumps out to the early lead. And caught in a rundown is Mailer. The throw to third gets away from Scott. Mailer heads home, and she's safe.
River Mailer is going to be running on the pitch. It's a suicide squeeze. Koch misses the bunt, and then they just have her out to dry, but Texas cannot play the rundown. And it did look like she missed the tag maybe of Mailer, but I think Texas might be reviewing it. Actually, all the umpires are still in their spot, but
trying to collect themselves. What a wild sequence.
Absolutely wild. But you have to remember how important 2 runs is for a team like Stanford. Not a high-scoring team, as Koch draws a walk there. Like
25 pitches, 26 coming up in the inning already for Gutierrez. Fields that one on to first. Kennedy 5 walks on the season in just over 35 innings. And walks the leadoff batter here, Bella Dayton. Who expected that? 2 straight walks to lead off the game for Kennedy.
Handed hitters up and in on their hands. Like that.
Makes quick work of Katie Stewart.
Have a timing violation on the batter. Strike 3.
It's actually a timing violation, so that's going to be a strike on Reese Atwood, and that will be an out because there were already 2 strikes on her.
Chopped over to short, on to first, and dropped at first base by Gall, and flying in to score is Bella Dayton.
Playing so tight. Good hustle by Jolie Mitchell, because this ball took River Mailer deep into the hole. It was a long throw. Would have been close at first base regardless, but didn't even get a call from the umpire at first base on if she actually would have been out. But the ball is dropped. Bella Dayton's going to score.
2-2. Just in foul territory is Barry to make the grab, and the inning comes to an end.
A real game moving forward, trying to win a conference championship.
Strikeout number 3 for Kennedy.
It's Tori Nyberg, the pitching coach for Stanford in the dugout, calls the pitches.
After all that, ends up on first anyways. Entering this weekend. Lays down the bunt. Charging in is Mia Scott. Look at the speed from the third baseman.
Trying to work through that and still made it to the World Series.
This one ripped down the line. That's a fair ball as it goes into the corner. Flying around the bases and scoring is Kern. Stanford goes back up by 2.
Coach Allister has been loving the at-bats from Caitlin Koch. That's why she puts her right there in that 3 spot. Look at how she just stays on that inside corner, keeps it fair. I mean, that was fair by just a couple of feet, but fair is fair. And because of the sacrifice bunt, put down, good execution by Stanford.
Kaneshiro slices one. Maloney makes the grab. Ashton Maloney with the out.
Straightforward, we've seen.
That one poked to left field. Henry is there. Quickly ahead, 0-2. Chopped over to short. Mailer has to hurry. Not in time. With 2 away. Atwood gets into one, sends it to deep left center, and we are tied at 3. Home run number 9 on the year for the sophomore.
What a battle by Reese Atwood. Remember, she struck out with a timing violation. Didn't necessarily get her full at bat off of Kennedy and her last at bat, so she makes the most of it. This one fouls off several pitches, but gets her barrel on plane with that rise ball up and in and sends it just up the middle of the field. We said it, we showed you, that is where she has been driving the ball with power up the middle of the field. Reese Atwood ties up this game with her 9th home run this season.
Just the second homer allowed this year by Kennedy.
73 up in the zone. That's a great pitch right there on the changeup.
Fielders. Swing and a miss. Gets Henry for the second time, and that is now 6 Ks on the night for Kennedy. It's been so good so far in her career. She's played in the outfield. That one off the glove of Barry. Mailer can't get it there in time. It's bobbled anyway. Sends one to shallow right. That's a fair ball. It will drop in. Scott will hold up at third. Thought about heading home. Atwood lifts one to center field. Calling for it is Jones. And the threat is over. And hits Martinez. Called strike 3. Number 7 on the night for Kennedy. Texas's freshmen between Henry and Stewart have struck out 3 times. Hunter takes one to right field. That's going to drop in. Texas has 2 on with 2 away.
Oh, Coach White is going to love that from the freshman.
We'll see what she does here. And just like that, Kennedy makes quick work. Dayton was in scoring position with no outs. Instead, the inning comes to an end with strikeout number 9 on the night for Kennedy.
We'll start with a runner at second base because of ITB, international tiebreaker rules. So the last out of the last inning will start at second base.
Corners for Texas playing in. That one gets away from Atwood, and Mailer moves down to third. Koch sends one to left field. Did it get deep enough? Henry is there, makes the grab. Mailer tags. The throw home, and it's dropped. Stanford goes up by 1 here in the top of the 8th inning.
Hopefully River Mailer is okay after that slide, but this, Alex, is why you push the envelope when you have a runner at third base, even if it looked like, it seemed like high risk of being out, because you have to make the throw, you have to make the catch, you have to make the tag, and River Mailer just goes in there so unorthodox. And
Stanford coming right back and snatching that momentum. That whizzes past the head of Czech, and a base knock by Kaneshiro. There's a base knock for Gall. Stanford with 2 on, and only 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Pitch number 8 of the at-bat on the way. Over to short. Martinez on to second. And here we go. Now entering her 8th inning of work. There's number 10. Got her. Lifts one to short. Mailer is there, and Stanford has taken down number 2 Texas.